What's going on, my pretty pandas? It's your huggable hipster here, and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. I just had to adjust my there we go. Hi. What's going on? So next up, we're gonna read Sayori's note. Sayori's poem? Sayori's note. Yeah, let's do Sayori's note. Okay.
I like this one, hipster. It has some nice feeling in it.
Ah, I'm glad you liked yesterday's poem better.
I guess you caught me. Sometimes you do me a little too well for my own good.
Well, just don't try to be nice about it. If I do a bad job, then I'd rather hear it.
No. I still like this one. I promise. You know I wouldn't lie to you, hipster. Never, ever.
Yeah, I guess so. What made yesterday's poem great compared to this one, then?
Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad, but that's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem.
Not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of the whole thing. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place.
Yeah, me either.
Why don't you at least try giving it some thought?
Aw, you want to write something for me? That's so sweet.
But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, end up getting hurt. Its enunciation is key.
I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind.
Well, whatever.
I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. I like things that are happy and things that are sad.
Happy and sad?
Like happy!
I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori.
Well, I like happy the most. You have a little rain cloud in your head. A sad poem can help give the rain cloud a little hug. Oh, that's so sweet.
Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic.
It is? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, hipster. I should go write that down then. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar.
What in the frickety frack? Why are you popping off your skull there, girlie?
It's where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine.
Sorry, microphone. I'm so sorry.
All rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no...
Why am I laughing for? This is not supposed to be a poem that you're laughing, okay? This is supposed to be
a happy-go-lucky poem, okay? But there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all of the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in a bottle, all in a row. Each bottle a starlight to my amends. Sometimes my friends feels a certain way it's supposed to be feel. It's a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies, digging and digging, scraping and scrapping. I blow dust off the bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally all done, I open up and come, my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after one, holding them out to each and every friend. Each and every bottle, but every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They are all shouting, pleading, something, but all I hear is an echo, 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 echo inside my head.
Oh wow, so she's giving technically all of her happiness to everyone and not saving enough for herself. God, that's so intense. Holy crap. Looks like hipster's expressing some feelings over here.
Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever?
Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you.
Annika taught me a whole lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently.
I've seen that.
Creepy?
Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about this. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it.
Thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic, and I'm about to sneeze. I'm gonna keep writing until I die.
Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. That used to be me in high school. But seeing the passion in her eyes, it makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Monica's next. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. as long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Thanks, guidance counselor. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Great job, hipster. I was going, ooh, in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I'm sorry. I got carried away and my tongue got caught up in my words. It always counts when I put in some effort. I got confused again with the voices. I was reading in Monica's voice. I mean, you know, that way it always counts when I put in some effort. Try to sound like a manly man. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know what? Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sayori, who likes simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness, Yuri likes it when readers left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like it can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has all the points. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Save me. Wait, why does that sound familiar? Oh, okay, that's why. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. Oh, I love the word cacophony. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms, speaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Oh god, can you imagine that? Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. Wait, what? Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust? Now you're just making me hungry. An endless poem of meaningless... Load me. Load you? How about I Ctrl Alt and delete you? It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just not the kind of thing I really have ever seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper, choosing where and how the space and words can totally give you a change of mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. It's still hard for me to tell what this is all about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be abstract and as a physical expression of a feeling. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind. Is she telling me I need to save my game? I'm gonna do that actually really quickly. I don't know what's gonna happen, but or when something unexpected may happen. Are you referencing the amount of times my HDMI to USB converter wouldn't work during this game, okay? Just stop it. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned for today, so if everyone could come stay at the front of the room. Really have to do something for the festival. It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Won't need more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets that we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? I'm gonna get my 15 minutes of fame? What? Monica... Yeah, we're going to have a poetry performance. Each of us is going to choose a poem to recite during the event. Sayori's putting in all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori, who's been coloring on a poster, holds it up for the class to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? Did you really think that was a bad idea? Well, no, it's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never, in my life, do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys! No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. It's a lot to ask from them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that, so I'm sorry. If we start the event and each one of us puts on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what the literature club is all about. Yeah! Don't you want to share with the others? To inspire them to find some feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if it takes standing in front of a room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think that's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. It looks like Natsuki doesn't have a good arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get over with it. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh, you'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monica, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. It'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable.
Can I go next?
Of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. Then she stands behind the podium. The title of the poem is called The Way We Fly. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes that word. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles.
That was so good, Monica.
Again, thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori?
Yuri's fired up all of a sudden.
Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri.
Or, you can do it, Yuri.
It is called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting so much effort? As Yuri gets to the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. Wow, I can't talk today. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse of into the wearing fire that keeps concealed inside of her head. Suddenly, she is finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her. Not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught off guard, so we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds up the poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Sayori hops out of her chair and tearfully walks over to the podium.
This one is called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled.
She is so mean.
It's so easily.
Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like you're in front of a mirror in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best way.
I see. Okay then.
Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made a perfect match. The poem isn't immensely cheery as Sayori is. It's a sense of bittersweet, as if I were to read it on paper, it would probably think not much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Good job, Sayori.
Even Hipster likes it.
What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. That atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery.
Huh? I don't really understand.
The words feel like they bounce up and down, as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes, and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You'd better not make me do that again. Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put it on whatever face I want to for other people, but when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing.
That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me.
Well, that's just how it is. So, well, I guess in that case, you wouldn't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I would like to thank everyone for coming, though. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez. I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine, too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone, I think that's about it for today. I know the festival's coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really well so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday is the big day.
I can't wait.
I can do this. I can do this. I stand up, There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica. You want to impress Sayori, don't you? I'm only saying this because I totes like relate with Sayori. Like she is literally me. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori.
Huh? Sorry, I was spacing out.
Ah, no wonder.
I was thinking about something from earlier. Like, I like how we get to...
Sayori fumbles her words.
So, let's just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you.
Huh?
What would you do?
What kind of question is that?
You're
kind of be putting on the spot here. I would walk home with Yuri. I would still walk home with Sayori. Obviously walk home with Sayori. She's your biffle. Sayori, you really think that I would do that for Yuri?
Huh? But she's so beautiful and smart.
Jeez. I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together with me. Or, well, I added on the word there.
You're so silly, hipster. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it, so...
Sayori, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes.
Sorry.
Besides, what's the point of speculating something that's never going to happen? The conversation trails off. It's kind of a weird thing for Sayori to care so much about, but I want to respect her and keep her happy. So, then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Oh, alright, so we're gonna save it off here and pick it up next time because we're gonna write a really nice poem and it's gonna be cute and it's gonna pander to Sayori because Sayori is bae. I'm not just saying that because I'm always friend-zoned, but it seems to me like Sayori is always friend-zoned. So we're gonna do that and we're gonna come back to Doki Doki Literature Club tomorrow. But if you guys like my face and what I do, please be sure to subscribe and hit the bell down below because I make videos every damn day. Stay casually nerdy, you guys, and I will talk to you all in the next video. Peace.